You're watching Round Roanoke, your source for what's happening in the Valley. I'm your host, Margaret Hunter-Wade. 2013 marks the 10th year for the Latino Festival in Roanoke, and they're inviting all of Roanoke to join in the celebration. The festival celebrates the Latino culture, including traditional entertainment and food in a lively, colorful atmosphere. Here to tell us more about this annual tradition are event organizers Yolanda, Puyana, and Alfredo, Alonso. Thank you so much. Welcome. Glad you could come and glad you could share the history of this really exciting event for our communities. So 10 years is really incredible.
Yes.
And let's just start though first, what is the Latino Festival? And I know there's a group behind it that's helping to organize it. So if you'll share some information about that.
Yes, Hacienda is the previous Hispanic Community Center. It is a community-based, all volunteer work. That it started in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the need of having some sort of organization here in the area because we began to have a lot of immigrants coming to live here in the Roanoke Valley. And we have no representation whatsoever, not civic, not cultural, not political. So we decided to form a group, and we call it Hispanic Community Center, that throughout the years has been changed to Hacienda, which is has a mission statement included in the name.
Mm-hmm.
And we serve as a main link between the Hispanics in Roanoke and the rest of the community.
Okay.
That's what we do mostly. We communicate people about programs, services, service providers, like nonprofits, businesses, colleges, universities, churches.
So you're a nice resource.
What a resource for the city of Roanoke.
And then, probably your most public.
The most public event is the Latino Festival, who started with only 1,500 people. And last year we had, according to the estimates, almost 8,000 people in the park.
Wow. And 1,500 is great for your first year, but 8,000 is incredible.
It has been very well accepted and very successful. We are very entertaining. We have a very good program. And the food is just delicious. It's the only opportunity in Roanoke you can really taste not only Mexican food, but you have Colombian, Venezuelan, Cuban, Bolivia, Argentina, and as many countries as we can get there in the park.
All right, well now I'm hungry because that all sounds amazing.
The Hispanic Latino Festival is the main and biggest Southwest Virginia celebration, and what it commemorates is the Hispanic Heritage Month.
Okay. Oh, right, which is October, correct?
September 15th to October 15th.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. It's when all the independence days of most of the Latin American countries took place in the 1800s. So President Reagan proclaimed that a Hispanic Heritage Month. And we have a Hispanic Day in Roanoke as well, proclaimed in 2005 by former Mayor Nelson Harris.
Okay.
And it was done during the festival, and it's the second Sunday in October. And that's why we have always the second Sunday.
Aha,
So
that makes sense.
To know when the festival is the second Sunday in October.
Okay, so we can mark our calendars by it.
Which
so
is,
that's,
this year is the 13th.
Thank you. I was going to say that's a good lead into the specifics for this year. So we know the date, but location, and any cost that's associated with the event.
Yeah. Like we said, this year is the Sunday, October the 13th, and it runs from 12 until 6 p.m. And we already discussed about all the vendors that we have, food and some other exhibits, like arts and crafts, and some other types of arts, like paintings by different artists. Local or from different Latin American countries, and there is still time to register for anybody interested in showing any kind of exhibit, or anybody that wants to sell food also, and there is still time to do that.
And they do that how?
Well,
through your website?
They can, the easiest way would be RoanokeLatinoFestival.com.
Okay.
That is the whole name and there is a lot of information. There is the application there can be downloaded also.
Okay.
And
We, believe it or not, are about out of time, but I think the most important thing is that this event is free. So
It's
can you
free.
touch on
It is
that?
It's a
free.
family event.
Mhm.
It's free. It's has always been free, and as we said before, this is not only targeted to Hispanics but also to all any ethnic groups in the community. We want to people to get familiar with us, to get to know us a little better, and also to create the bridge between the two communities, so we have more inclusion in the city.
Great.
And we have some civic and cultural representation.
Thank you so much, both
You're
of you,
very
and best of luck with
You're
your
welcome.
event.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You can find out more about the Latino Festival and other events happening in the Roanoke Valley on the community calendar coming up at the break. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9.